students. Today we are going to discuss about some of the technique in machine learning with Python. In that course we will see some of the topics. Myself Ms.K.VIDHYALAKSHMI, working as assistant professor in Department of Information Technology, Wheeltech, Multitech, Dr. Savanthala Engineering College. In the first unit, basics of machine learning, we are learning what are the topics we will cover in available in first unit means introduction, component of learning, learning models, geometric model, probabilistic model, logistic model, and grouping and grading, designing a learning system, types of learning, supervised, unsupervised reinforcement, perspective and issues, version spaces, PAC learning, VC dimension, applications of machine learning, image recognition, speech recognition, email spam and malware filtering, online fraud detection, medical diagnosis. Some of introduction to machine learning we will discuss. In traditional programming, we are giving the data and program to the computer, and computer produces the output. In machine learning, we are giving data and output to the computer, and it learns gives the program, so that in that program we can give more number of data. For that data also it will work. This is the main difference between the traditional learning and machine learning. Machine learning, a branch of artificial intelligence, concerns the construction and study of systems that can learn from data. Machine learning is programming computer to optimize a performance characterization using example data or past experience. This is the definition given by Ethan Alfredine. The goal of machine learning is to develop methods that can automatically detect pattern in data and then to use the uncovered pattern to predict future data or other outcome of interest. This definition is given by Kevin P. Murphy. The field of pattern recognition is concerned with the automatic discovery of regularities in data through the use of computer algorithm and with the use of these regularities to take action. This definition is given by Bishop. These are the main authors of machine learning. They are given the definition of machine learning like that. Machine learning is about predicting the future based on the past. This definition given by Aldam. Machine learning is about predicting the future. We saw. So past data we are given. We are using the past data for training. By means of that, it learns. It gives the model or predictor. The future test. We are testing the data, and this model is ready for predicting. Okay. Learning is any process by which a system improves performance by experience. This definition is mostly used. Herbert Simon is given that gave their definition. Definition of Tom Mitchell: machine learning is study of algorithm that improves their performance P at task T with experience. A well-definition learning task is given by PTE, performance, task and experience. Performance of the task is improved with the experience. Okay. Machine learning is an application of artificial intelligence that provides system the ability to automatically learn and improve from experience without being explicitly programmed. Ordinary system with artificial intelligence machine learning it learns and predicts the future and improves the performance of the system. Input data and analyzes the input data and find the pattern. This is used for prediction and decision. Learns from the feedback. Okay, what is meant by machine learning? Arthur Samwell, an early American leader in the field of computer gaming and artificial intelligence, coined the term machine learning in 1959 while at IBM. He defined the machine learning as a field of study that gives computer the ability to learn without being explicitly programmed. Machine learning is a programming computer to optimize a performance standard using example data or past experience. We have a model defined up to some parameter, and learning is the execution of computer program to optimize the parameter of the model using the training data or past experience. The model may be predictive to make prediction in the future or descriptive to gain knowledge from the data. That is, the model may be predictive or descriptive. Predictive means make prediction in the future. The model is used for prediction, and descriptive used used for gaining the knowledge about the data. Okay. A computer program is said to learn from experience E with respect to some class of task T and performance measured P. If its performance at task T measured by P improves with the experience E, this is known as learning. Okay. Example, handwriting recognition learning problem. In that, task T is recognizing and classifying the handwritten words with images. Performance P, percentage of words correctly classified. Training experience, a data set of handwritten words with a given classification. That is, each and every person write the word in different style, different parameter, different attitude, different orientation. But it's no, we can recognize, okay, they written this word like that. If it is correctly predicted, that performance is improved. Like that. That what is the task in that recognizing and classifying the handwritten words? Okay. This is another example, robot driving system. In that, the task T is driving on highways using a vision sensor. Performance measure P, average distance traveled before an error. Training experience, a sequence of images and steering commands recorded while observing a human driver. Okay. Another example is chess learning problem. In that, playing chess is a task T. And what is the performance measure P? Percentage of games won against opponent. Training experience C, playing a practice games against itself. Definition: a computer program which learns from experience is called a machine learning program, or simply a learning program. Such a program is sometimes also referred to as a learner. What are the component of learning? Basic component of learning process. The learning process, whether by a human or machine, can be divided into four components, namely data storage, abstraction, generalization, and evaluation. Data storage, abstraction, generalization, and evaluation. Figure in the next slide shows the various component and steps involved in the learning process. Data storage, abstraction, generalization, evaluation. Okay. Data storage facilities for storing and retrieving the huge amount of data are an important component of the learning process. Humans and computer alike utilize the data storage as a foundation for advanced reasoning. In human being, data stored in the brain and data is retrieved using electrochemical signal. Computer use the hard disk drive, flash memory, random access memory, and similar devices or pen drive to store the data, and use cable and other technology to retrieve the data. Abstraction. The second component of the learning process is known as abstraction. Abstraction is the process of extracting the knowledge about stored data. This involves creating general concepts about the data as a whole. The creation of knowledge involves application of known models and creation of new models. The process of fitting model to a data set is known as training. When the model has been trained, the data is transformed into an abstract form that summarizes the original information. Generalization is the third component. The third component of the learning process is known as generalization. The term generalization describes the process of turning knowledge about stored data into a form that can be utilized for future action. These actions are to be carried out on tasks that are similar but not identical to those who would have been seen before. In generalization, the goal is to discover those properties of the data that will be most relevant to future tasks. Evaluation is the last component of the learning process. It is the process of giving feedback to the user to measure the utility of the learned knowledge. This feedback is then utilized to effect improvement in the whole process. And we will see what are the applications of machine learning, sir. Applications of machine learning method to large database is called as data mining. In data mining, a large volume of data is processed to construct a simple model with valuable use. For example, having high predictive accuracy. The following is a list of some of the typical applications of machine learning. In retail business, machine learning is used to study the consumer behavior. What are the things they are buying and how frequently they are getting the things like that. In Reliance company also, if you are buying something, they will send a message to your mobile. These are the things available, you can buy, these are the things having offer, like that. that and all comes by that all and are achieved by the machine learning technique only. In finance, bank analyzes the task data to build model to use in credit application, fraud detection, and stock market. In medicine, learning programs are used for medical diagnosis. What are the symptoms, by means of symptoms and behavior, what may be the disease may they occur, like that they what may the disease they will occur, like that prediction may be there. In that field also machine learning uses. In telecommunication, call patterns are analyzed for network optimization, maximizes the quality of service. In particular time they are most of the peoples are using, so that network is allocated for that. In particular times some of the network is not used daily, they are not using for from Monday to Saturday or from Monday to Friday up 8 to 5. Some of the members are not using the phone call, so by means of predicting the pattern, network optimization can occur. Okay, these are the applications of machine learning. And in science, large amount of data in physics, astronomy and biology can only be analyzed fast enough by computer. The World Wide Web is huge, it is constantly growing, and searching for relevant information cannot be done manually. In artificial intelligence, it is used to teach a system to learn and adapt to changes so that the system designer need not foresee and provide solution for all possible situations. It is used to find the solutions to many problems in vision, speech recognition, and robotics. Machine learning methods are applied in the design of computer-controlled vehicle to steer correctly when driving on a variety of roads. Machine learning methods have been used to developer programs for playing games such as chess, backgammon, and checkers. These are the applications of machine learning. If you are having any doubt, you may ask or comment it in the window. We will discuss that doubt in next session. Okay, thank you, students. Thank you.